Hi friends, welcome back to The Generous Poor. Today I'm stuffing my very first paycheck of September, $2,238. But first, a little life update. We are officially empty nesters. We just dropped off our youngest at college, and it feels so strange after having kids at home for 22 years. But my older boys are coming home tonight to start a Labor Day weekend, so I'm holding on to that. And finally, no more hot and humid weather. It feels like fall is right around the corner, and I am so ready for it. Every year I'm like, oh, the sun, the heat, and then when it snows, I'm like, oh, can't wait till summer comes. But I'm honestly like 78-degree gal. No humidity is just in my bones. So before we start, I want to be honest. Since starting this channel, I've been putting so much pressure on myself. Perfect lighting, perfect nails, perfect envelopes, perfect challenges, even worrying about if I was posting too much or too little, and it burned me out in the short time that I've had this channel. And I also caught myself constantly comparing my binders to other people's binders, which seems so strange when I actually say that. But if someone had a category, I thought I needed it too. If they were playing a new challenge, I thought I should join in. And honestly, that's fun too, but pretty soon I was juggling way too much, and it didn't even fit into our lifestyle. So I hit the reset. I went through my binders. I've gone down to two binders now and condensed everything to what actually works for my family. I swapped out challenges that felt stressful and kept only the ones that sparked a little bit of joy. Because honestly, this is my new favorite hobby. I don't want to turn it into a pressure cooker or I'll stop doing it. And to be honest with you, I've had so much fun up until this point, just playing and saving, and the magic of cash chefing. Like, sorry, my neighbor's dog's barking. I have the windows open because it's finally nice out. But anyway, I just want to keep on doing it, whether anybody watches my channel or not. I wanted to do something for myself that held me accountable to every week and kind of keeping on the routine, because it's easy to fall out of it. So anyway, I just want to be honest that I've kind of pressed the reset button a little bit. So anyway, I've grown to really respect this community. Watching what cash stuffing can do for people is so inspiring, and I love being part of it. So, but I'm reminding myself it doesn't have to look like everyone else's journey. It has to just work for me. So that is what is going on. So now let's get into it. First things first, let's unstuff my wallet for my credit card purchases. This stuff always makes me feel grounded and just sort of like you've been swiping your card, but now it's time to return that money to the bank. So let me grab my marker and let me grab my envelope tracker. So, and my calculator, sorry, I'm like, don't have everything. And actually, I'm going to actually stop saying sorry because, it is what it is. So groceries this week is going to get $197 and 19. So it's going to get $216 out of this. Let's grab this. So 100, 200. So I owe this one $1. So I owe $1 out of this. I'm going to put this $20 back, and I'm actually going to pull $1 out of my buffer since I don't have anything coming out of buffer this week. And so that'll true up my $216. So I've got that. I keep forgetting to bring change to this. Let me grab Pearl. Pearl is our Siberian Husky, and her food is $30 every single week. So there's 20 and 30. And I even went back to my OG black tray. I have a couple of them. I kind of got into this like ordering phase where I'm like, oh, I need this, and this makes it looks nicer. And to be honest with you, like all of those things are fun, but it's also really nice just to have the stuff that you need to keep on moving. So let's see, Lori is going to get 100. And now Lori has $30 in my envelope. The last couple of weeks have been a little bit quiet, especially with taking my son back to school. It's interesting, this new phase. I am still cooking for a house in town that has 8 high school girls in it. I cook dinner for them Monday through Thursday, and that brings me a tremendous amount of joy. So my grocery budget will go up a little bit because I am cooking for them as well as me and my husband. So, okay, dining out is 55 plus 60 plus 40. So we're going to get 155 out of dining out. So 150, so we'll do 160 and we'll take back a 5. So we have $25 still in dining out. So we have 100. And this is the beauty of this system is I'm not afraid to swipe my credit card because I know what I have in my envelopes and I know I can pay myself back and not carry that debt. So we have that. And household, let's see if I can make change for that. So household has 50 and we need to give back 30. So 20, 30. Let me see if I can make change for this 10. I have a change. I have a little bit of change right here. So if I can do a 5. I mean, I always intend to bring change to this. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll take that 10. I always intend to bring change, and I say it every time, and then I just forget. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now this one's going to get 35, 36, and 37 is going back into household. And that is done. And then I'm going to go into so now my wallet's done. And now I'm going to go into, is this one in here? Summer. So I redid my binders. No, I don't think it's in this one. Wait, maybe it is. Nope. And I'm still kind of figuring out what's in what. I condensed some categories and let's see, this one is summer. And I don't have anything in the summer category. Let's see, what did I take that out of? Maybe I took it out of, hold on. Summer. Home maintenance, yard and garden, medical, business. Oh, experiences, that's the one I took it out of. That's right, I forgot about that. Okay, so now I'm going to take out 25. Okay, so we have 25 here. And we'll put this back in here. Let me update my tracker. And so there was a 195 in here. So now 829 minus 25 is 170. So the 170 should still be in here. Let's make sure we have that. Let's make sure that that is still what's in here. 150, 70. Yep, exactly. So we'll put that back in there. It's like the end of summer. It's like I don't have any more money left in my summer binder, but I do have experiences. And with all my kids coming home this weekend, although they have a ton of plans, I know I'm going to be using some of this money. Oh, I forgot to put this back. Let's put this back in here. What did I take it out of? Travel. It's right here. So let's put this back in here. And we'll put that right there. And so let's count this up and see what we should have. 197, 30, 13, 19, 100, 55, 60, and 40. So we should have $539, and we have 25 that's already in the bank. So we should have 514 here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 514 going back to the bank. So that worked out perfectly. So what I'm going to do is wipe this off and put it back in my wallet, but I will keep this off to the side because I have to wipe it. And we will put this money, goes back to the bank. So this is my bank deposit. So what I've decided to do is I'm stuffing these envelopes with my weekly money. And when I need the money in my wallet, in my actual wallet, I'm going to stuff these and take it with me. Like if I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to stuff my grocery money in here. If it's a smaller wallet, or I put it in my bigger envelope. So I keep those back here ready to go. So that when I'm ready to go, it's all ready to go. So anyway, it always feels good to know that everything's covered and it's going back to the bank to pay off my credit card, because you can make this system work for credit cards. You know, if you know you have it in your money here to make that work. So anyway, let's get in. Here's some dollars that I had rolled over. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 that we will save to the end for savings challenges. And whatever is left over in my categories goes to savings challenges at the end. Even if it's a few dollars, it adds up. Even if you only have $3 left, what happens is it helps me not spend it. You know, if I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, oh, do I really need that? I've been kind of working out of my pantry. And so wondering if I need something, it kind of helps me know whatever I have left over here goes into savings challenge at the end. And to be honest with you, those are one of my favorite things to do. So it's a little bit of a motivation to keep on doing that. So like I said before, this is my last week, though, just for me and my husband for groceries, because I am cooking again for the girls in a program I work with. It's my side hustle, and I love it, but it does mean my grocery envelope will be a little bigger from now on and a little less rollover from week to week. It's totally worth it for me, though, because feeding people is my love language. I absolutely love it. So let's grab out I have a lot of change this week. And if you remember, I am the change person now because I had a bunch of change that I found, clearing out the house and doing different things. And I turned it in and it was like here it is, on June 16th, $107 that we returned to the bank. So let's go through this. So we have, oh, and I forgot my little Tilly pig. Let me grab her. This is Tilly. She's usually gonna kind of stay in front of my cash stuffing days, but she's gonna get all my change. And so we have 4, 8, 9, 10 cents. So we'll mark off 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I'm almost at the end of this, and it's just easy wins. You'd pick $10 off the ground if you were walking by it. So let's put our 10 cents in. Whoops. Let's put our 10 cents in pennies in. And let's go to our 5 cents. And we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so we can do 5 of these. And when I'm done with this, the 5 cents all becomes $5. And they go right into Tilly. Let's put this back in here. We'll go to 10 cents. And we got 10, 20, 30. And when we get this filled up, it's going to be $10. I mean, that's what's the beauty about cash stuffing is like, sometimes I think people think, oh, I don't have enough to do it. I don't. But it's like the little bits really do add up. And in no time, you're like, I can't believe I actually have this much money. Let me blow on that. Okay, and now we are going into my quarter. And my quarter looks like it might be 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when we're done with this tracker, it saves us $50. I mean, that's my spending money for the week. So this is amazing. Oh, and I cleaned out my son's, the one that just went away to college. I cleaned out his room and I found a $10 bill. And so I felt like that was a little bit of a payment for me for cleaning his room. So we're going to cash stuff that at some point. Okay, so we're done with that. Now let's see what we have left over in all of our envelopes. So we have $20 in groceries, which is going to get rolled over. Household has 20, 30, 5, 36, and 37. I'm going to roll that over. Lori has 20, 30. Let me do this real quick. That goes there, and then all my ones. And then we'll see what we have at the end for savings challenges. Dining out has 25, and I'm actually going to keep dining out in because my kids are coming home, and I might need that for rollover. And then that's it. My buffer just stays. And then this is my deposit. So that is clear. So we'll put this to the back because this is going to be for savings challenges at the end. We'll keep this right here because we do have to grab our cash for the week. And now we can count up the money I pulled out of the bank. So make sure I grab it all. So there's that. Let me grab this. Let me grab my calculator. So we should have 2238. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 51, 52, 5300. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 380. You might hear some different noises coming from my office because I have my windows open today for the first time since I've started cash stuffing, my videos at least, because it's just so nice out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 290. Let's see here. So we have 5, or here, let's do this. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 5. Okay. And then this should be 63. That's 20. Another 20. These ones are just, they're getting worse, I think. Every time I go to the bank, the denominations are like so jagged and gross. So we have 1638, which makes sense because I have already pulled out my 600 for my games, and this is my games binder. And I have my Wednesday 2, Sunday, and this is for my debt game days, and that's $600. So we are cash stuffing 2238, and I've already done this. So I will put this off to the side, and let me grab my planner because I have my denominations right here. And I will put this off to the side right over here so that while I cash stuff, I can refer to that. Okay, so here's a little something that we're doing different this week. We are going to be stuffing my weekly wallet. And again, we are a bi-weekly pay family, so this is for 2 weeks. So my week 1 goes into my wallet, and then week 2 for my variables go into this envelope here, and then the second week I roll it over. It just helps me keep things clean and organized, and I need that sort of like, this is what I can spend this week and this is what I can spend next week. So we did that, but I'm also going to be stuffing my Christmas binder, and what I ended up doing, I'll talk about that when we get to it, but let's start with our groceries. So groceries this week is going to get, it's going to get 100 and 200. So each week is going to get that. And then it's going to get a 50. And each week is going to get a 20, 2 10s, and 2 5s. They're like, these bills are just soft. They're just soft. So we have 5, 10. Here, let's put this in order. So this is 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90, 300. So 300 is what I'm supposed to be getting. So I'm going to put this one off to the side because this is for money for week number 2. But what I do is with my grocery money, I do the weekly spinner. And so, where is that? So let me grab my pen. And so this is just another way to save a little bit extra. And so I spin this, and it looks like 7. So we'll just put in 10 because I don't have change. I knew I should have given myself ones, but I didn't. And that goes into savings challenges at the end. Oh, wait a minute. I can actually give myself, let's wipe that off. We will do 7. I always forget that I have this, 100, 250, 70, 80. So we will take this 10 and grab 3 ones. I forgot that I can get change. So that's 7. And now we have 100, 250, 70, 85, 90, 192, 93. So we have 293 for groceries this week. And I've started to get really creative. If I see like chicken on sale or different things like that, then I'm picking it up. And I'm putting it in the freezer because grocery prices are outrageous. Okay, so groceries is going to, or household is going to get, each week is going to get 25. And this goes straight into my wallet. I don't even play with my household money and then this is for week number 2. Lori is going to get 75 a week. I've reduced that. So it's going to get a 50. I used to get 100 every week, and now I'm doing 50 or 75. It's going to get no 20s. No, wait, is it going to get 20s? Lori, no, because it's only getting 75. So 50, 60, 60. Wait a minute. It's 50, 70. That's right. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. And then each one's going to get a 5. So we've got 50, 60, 70, 5, and that's for week 2. And then this goes into my wallet. And with my spending money, I do the primary challenge. And let me get out my dice. Put this off to the side. And what I do is, this is budget with Ira, and whatever I roll, oh, this is my first 5. I stuff it. So my personal money this week is going to get 5. And so far, from my personal money, I've been able to save 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, and 10. So I've been saved $110 just from taking 5 or 10 or 15 from my personal spending every week, which has been amazing. I am going to grab a dice, little dice thing. So now for this week, I have 50, 70. So, which is great, which is perfect. Okay, so dining out is also going to be getting 150, and that's going to be 50 and 50, 70, no wait, no 20s. Why do I keep grabbing the 20s? So 50, 60, 70, and then a 5. I did exactly what I did with my personal money. And this is the category that I merged. So it's date night and dining out. So it's 50, 60, 75 is what's going into overflow, or going into second week. And then this is going to be for this week coming up. But I also play this, and I pull one of these and scratch off to see how much I can save this week. Oof, yikes. So this one's going to get 20. And this is just a little stuff more. It's just a little bit more to stuff. And unfortunately it's $20. So I will actually take, I'll take the 2 10s. And now for this week, because I kept my overflow, we have $50, $70, $80 for dining out, which is fine. And so that's that. Okay, Pearl is going to get her usual 30 a week. And what I do is, this is her food, and her food's a little less than 30, and so I buy her like a chew toy or a chew, some sort of something that she chews on. Okay, Giving is going to get 20 each week, and that's going to be a 10 and 2 5. Yeah, 10 and 2 5s. Let me make sure that's right. Yep. And so that goes in here, and this is again for extra tips, or if I want to buy somebody coffee, or it's just sort of a kindness envelope. And then buffer is going to get 25. So each week it's a 20. This one's sort of easy, and a 5. And so that's that. And then my buffer has, I have a feeling I'm going to be using some of my buffer because my kids are coming home. My older 2 kids are coming home. One lives in Boston, one lives in New York City. And we're going to have a barbecue and different things like that. So 20, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58. So $58 in buffer. And it was kind of a last minute plan that they were coming home. So I got to take that back to the bank. And this now, let me sort this. I should have sorted it while we were going. I just kind of like the money to be sitting in there. So that's 200, 20, 10, and 5. So we have 150. Do you guys separate out your weeks? I just find it's easier for me to look into my envelope and go, oh, look, I still have, this is what I have, instead of going, ooh, I've got to make this last for 2 weeks. I'd rather it just be separate. So I know each week is sort of this fresh start. And I know when I'm getting low, like I need to do something different. So this goes in here. And now my wallet is stuffed and ready to go. Feels literally, I just love restuffing days. I don't know, I just love them. Okay, so now we are going to get into our sinking fund. So Games Day got $600, which is already put in the binder. So that's $600 because I play $150 a week per game. And this is, again, for 2 weeks. And then my minis, which is a new one I'm going to be doing, that is going to get, it's not Mini Mondays, but I'm going to be doing a couple of minis. So I just love this binder, and I love the minis. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. So this one is going to get 12 5s. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to get $50 a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Honestly, I should just make an envelope in my games binder because this is a game, but I don't have that set up yet, so I will put this back. One back here for 1 week, and then this one for the second week, and then I'll figure that out. I'll put another envelope in my games binder, which is right here, and I'll just put them back here for the minis. I just need to make a dashboard or something for it, or an envelope. Okay, so now we are moving on to, this is so much fun, and I'm kind of so excited about this. I am enjoying the UK cast stuffers. And so I got this from Iris Budgets, and we are going to stuff $20 this week into this one. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to find the next $20. And this is a slow burner. It is going to be, you know, I'm stuffing what I can. And when it's filled, it'll be awesome. It'll be $500. And so that is done. And so I got that. So that's 500. I'll put this right here so you can see where I'm going with this. Then I have a 1K that I made. And this one has, so it looks like my 1K is getting $10. And so what I'm going to do is I put this envelope up in front, and each of these icons is worth 10. And so, actually, you know what? There's a 10. So I don't even have to do that. So here's all my 50s are done. I'm just going to throw this one in the 10. I was going to wait until it all like got up, or I got a 50, but I'm actually just going to do a 10, and I'll just put a heart here. And again, put this up in the front. If you don't have the larger denominations that week to be able to save, you just put your dollars up in the front until you have enough to stuff an envelope. And so I have a 10 right there. So I forgot that this one is a lower denomination. So that's my 1K. Then this beauty just came in the mail. I ordered another binder from Iris, and I'm so excited about this one because I got it in before all of the UK, they're not sending any mail to the United States anymore, which is, I'm devastated. But they're not doing that. So we are putting $20 into, this is our first $20 into this challenge. And these are, you can see, are higher denominations. So I have another placeholder front in here. And this is, so this one's getting, the 2K is getting 20. So I get to do 2. And is that a 20? Yes. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to put the 20 back here. And when I get enough, the next denomination is 50. When I get enough saved in this envelope, I will move it once I get that done. So it's like, sometimes I think people think they can't do these big ones because they don't have $200 or $100, and it's just save what you can. But binder number 4, this is my 10K. This is going to take me a long time to do. I made this. This is my 10K binder inspired by Iris. I reached out to her to see if I could get a 10K, and she's not shipping here. So I watched one of her videos on how to make it. She has a how-to video. And I was like, I need to learn how to do this. And so I'm going to put $25 into this one. And this one, I made a tracker as well. And so what I'll do is I will put in 25. And once this one saves 200, which is exactly what all these envelopes are. So once I save up my 200, I can transfer the money from this envelope and do one of my trackers. So, and here's the end, the 10,000. So I am so excited about this one. This is the one binder that was missing for me from Iris, and unfortunately I got in too late, and she's not shipping. So I had to wait on that. So I am not selling those binders. I don't sell anything, but I did watch her video, and it was it was hard. It wasn't as easy as you think, but let's get into our binder stuffing now. So we are going to put $25 into 1 month ahead. And so 1 month ahead now has 1,050, 70, 80. So 1,700. No, I'm sorry, 1,080, not 700. Okay, emergency fund, we are going to be putting in 25. And emergency fund now has, and I have placeholders because this is in the bank, 1,000, 500, 600, and 25. So every $100 I usually put into the bank so that it can go into my high yield savings account. So home maintenance is going to get $5. Again, every $5 counts. So it has 50 in the bank and now $5. So 55. We've been in our house so long that things are starting to kind of wear down, and so I feel like this is a super important category, home maintenance, to stuff. Yard and garden is going to get 10. Medical is going to get 10. And I will update all these trackers at the end, off camera. Business is going to get skipped. Mocktails is going to get skipped. Giveaways, I will be doing a giveaway soon of things that I was using or things that I bought and no longer serve me. And so I want to kind of pass them along and give them away. So that'll be nice. Okay, so experiences is going to get 20. Wellness is going to get 10. So this is kind of a wellness and joy category. I merged them. Subscriptions isn't going to get anything, and giving is not going to get anything. This is our sort of yearly giving envelope, and it has plenty in it right now. Now this is my Christmas binder. So I usually just throw these into my I usually just throw, we're going to be doing $100. And so that's going to get 120, 1, 2, 3, 4 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4 fives, and 21s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And what I'm going to do is what I've decided to do is, so there's 20, let's just make sure we have the correct amount. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and then 21s. These are my Christmas envelopes, and we're at the last one. These are fully funded. So Christmas Eve is fully funded, food and drink is fully funded, festivities, decor, and giving. And now we are on gifts. And what I did is I put my savings challenges back here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to play it today, but I'm going to be putting, instead of just stuffing my envelopes, because I have so much fun playing these savings challenges, I'm going to be putting this money, tucking it in here, and playing my savings challenge games. I'm not going to do them today, but I will get to them. Maybe I'll do them on debt day or something, but that will be coming. That is a new thing, and I'm super excited about it. Okay. This binder is, I've again merged my categories. So Karen off the Faithful Dash gives each of her kids money, and then at Thanksgiving she gives her kids their envelope, and I just thought that was a lovely idea. So I am going to be saving $20 in each of my kids' envelopes. I think it was 20, yes. So I have 3 boys, and each boy is going to be getting a 20. Whoops, I put it in the wrong spot. And at Thanksgiving, I'll give it to them for a jump start for their holidays. I mean, they are younger, and not younger, but they are not older. And so it's just a sort of fun thing to do for them. So $30 is going into birthdays. My husband's birthday is coming up next, and it is in October. Gifts is going to get 13 because I am doing this tracker from WalletWell. And so it's going to save $130. And so I'm just putting 1, 2, 3. So I'm just putting $13 in here every cash stuffing. So that's every 2 weeks. So that's 13. Celebrate is going to get 15. And this is anniversaries, different things that we have. I have these general categories because our life looks a little bit different now. And so $10 into summer fun. It's probably going to be coming out this weekend. Just things look different for us now. And so I want to make sure that I'm cash stuffing things that I can say yes to. So fall is going to get 5. I don't know why I put only 5 in fall. Oh, and I didn't do winter or spring. Thanksgiving is going to get 10. Easter is going to get, oh no, wait, New Year's Eve is going to get 10. So New Year's Eve is going to get 10. And then Easter gets 5. Mother's Day gets 5. And our last 5 is going into Father's Day. Again, put as much as you can. By the time Father's Day rolls around next year, I will have, you just put it in there, and that's the magic of, that is literally the magic of cash stuffing. So finally, we're up to my savings challenges, my favorite part. These are funded with my rollover money. And so for my wallet, and kind of extra money that I kind of take off from my weekly money every week with some of the games that I play. And it just feels like bonus money, stuff I didn't plan on that turns into real savings over time. And so we do that with my leftover binder. And so I'm going to move this right here. So we do this with our leftover binder. And since this is the first week of December, this is my first one, we're going to put $5 in here. And again, this is easy stuff. So we have 25, so I'm going to put a 5 here and take a 10. And again, I've condensed a lot of these, and so do what works for you. You don't have to follow everybody's plan. Okay, so this one is going to get, I'm going to put $10 in this one. I made this tracker September. I just wanted a way to just sort of, and these are this September, this is my October, and this is my November. So I have these in here waiting for the months. It's kind of the autumn series. So we'll put this in here. I mean, you can go to the bank, just deposit your money, or you can play some games and have a little bit of fun. I choose to have a little bit of fun. Okay, so this one is Bethany Budgets, and this one is the pink one, which is which is right here. One's pink and one is, we'll put that right there. This one has the pink one on it. Okay, so let's roll the dice. This one's gonna be green. Let me grab my green. We'll do a soda can right here. And that's gonna get 15. So let's see what we have in this one. Okay, so we only have 100, so that one has to get 15. So we'll put this in here. Hopefully we have enough change. I guess when my rollover has 20s, it's not optimal. So we will put that in there. These are fun. This is all rollover money. Oh, shoot, we should have gone to this one first because we owe this one 9 from last week. So this is knockout 9, and this was my I owe me. So we'll take this one out and we'll do $9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we cleared the I owe me. So 50, let's see here. Let's see if we can take some money back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll grab a 5. And then we'll grab a 10. So, and we haven't even started the game yet. I love this game. So this is Knockout 9 by Luna Lolly. It is one of my favorite games to play. So let's grab 2 dice. And let's play. This is my like nemesis game. It's like, I'm gonna put this off to the side because we'll clear that off. So we have 5. 7. Oh jeez. So we have 4 and 1. I probably shouldn't have scratched off that 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8. 10. I knew I shouldn't have, no, wait a minute. I knew I shouldn't have scratched off the 1, so that's it, end of the road. So we have 9 plus 6 is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're gonna put $20 into Knockout 9. So we have, Knockout 9 now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 123. I love this game. So let me circle these because these were last week. And we have one more left before we can reallocate. So when we move on, let me put my dice over here. I'll just put it right here. This one is this or that. And this one is ice cream or cake. And I'm 100% going to say ice cream. I love cake, but ice cream is my favorite. Sandal or sneaker. And I'm going to say sandal for sure. So that's going to be 8. And let's do one more. Skirt or shorts? Shorts for sure. So we're going to put 5 plus 8 is 13. So let's see if we have any change in here. Hopefully we do. We don't. So we'll put 5, 2, 3, 4. And then I need, let's do this. So we owe this one $13. So let's put our 5 back, grab this. And then we need 3 more dollars. 1, 2, 3. There, that worked out. So now this one has 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more weeks. Or not 4 more weeks, 4 more questions. Put that one right there. Chase the Rain. Oh, this one is from, I don't know who this one's from, actually. I don't think I've ever known. This is Studio Budget, a UK cash stuffer. I love the UK cash stuffing community. Love them. I find them fun and entertaining and all of that. So we're going to go 2. 1, 2. And this one's a pot of gold. Of course it is. And that's going to be 15. Let me wipe this one off. Let's see what we have in here. So Chase the Rainbow, we owe 15. Okay, so it's going to take all of our 5s. That's okay. So we'll put this in here. And 15 goes, good thing we got change on that last one. And now we're up to, that's Studio Budget. This one is Infinity Challenge. And this is Budget with Ira, another UK cash stuffer, or with a YouTube channel. So I don't know what that is. So we're going to go -2. So we're going to go to this one right there. So that looks like it's going to be 20. So we'll put 20 in here. So this, whoops, let's bring that one down. So this one has saved us 20, 40, 65. So we have $65 saved in the Infinity Challenge with Budget with Ira. And I don't know when I'm going to finish this one because it really, you could go forever. Okay, now we only have $1, $2, $3 left. So we don't have enough to do that one. So we are going to stop here. And so next week, next week we'll start on Eat Me, Drink Me by Rainbow Budget Plans. And then we will put the rest of our money in the Bee Challenge. And that is 1, 2, 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. I mean, how fun is that? How fun is that? That is it now for my September number 1. Let's see what we have in here, because I don't even remember. I guess I could kind of figure it out. But 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have $14 in my catch-all. And that is it. $22.38 stuffed. Credit card purchases covered. Wallets cleared. Coins saved. $100, in my Christmas envelope that I'm going to play, games with. And cash stuffing doesn't have to be perfect, everyone. And it doesn't have to look like everyone else's. It just has to work for you. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I know that, I kind of organized my binders and did some things a little bit differently, but I needed to find things that work for myself. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I'd love to know, have you ever felt overwhelmed trying to keep up with too many categories or challenges, or just a schedule, that you've kind of self-imposed, put on yourself? And what's the one thing that you simplified to make this process easier? Because I decided, even though I did sort of a reorganization a month ago, it's like, this is an evolving process. This is something you need to do, and you shouldn't feel guilty if something's not working for you. Find something that does. Try to find the sweet spot, to make you stick to this. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day weekend. And of course, if you like this video, please subscribe so we can keep this community growing. Until next time, friends, keep pouring into yourself and have, again, a wonderful weekend.